We have some prisoners arriving in 12 hours. So
Okay.
hopefully they can actually...
We're gonna need some guards.
Gonna need to get everything actually running.
Yeah, because now we've got logistics, you can look at room quality.
Yeah.
The yard has a quality of 3, which is rather good given that it is just dirt.
Well, it's a big room, which helps. See, I didn't realise you could do it for the yard. I've only ever seen cells quality.
Well, it does look like it only actually has an effect for the yard and canteen and whatever if you've got cleared for transfer DLC, which we don't.
Ah, okay.
In fact, it might only have that effect for the dormitories now as well. It used to affect it with the dormitories regardless.
Yeah.
The prisoners would have that motivation to be better behaved. Oh, the water cooler wants hot water. No, sorry, the radiators want hot water.
How do we get hot water? A water boiler, I assume.
Yeah.
Do we need separate
And then
pipes
hot water
for that?
pipes. Yeah, it's a separate hot water pipe.
Okay.
I'll run it along the same line as the normal water pipes where you put in the boiler.
I will stick it in... Actually, I can stick it in there, if you can see that.
Yeah. That should connect up.
And then I'll stick a large pipe there, and hopefully that will connect up.
It's because it probably is worth us, like
Actually paying attention to
heating
that
up
stuff.
the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also in logistics is the temperature heat map.
Let me find logistics.
Currently, if you need to warm up, you need to go to the utilities room,
Ooh, that is nice and warm.
which is at a comfortable 23 degrees Celsius.
That's quite nice.
The dormitory, meanwhile, is at 7.
Yeah, everything's at 7, other than outside, which is at 6. Yeah, we need to get some radiators in. Because I've not played with that before.
Hence why there's 2 radiators in the dormitory.
Oh, your toilets are missing water. So I'll stick that in. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to duplicate that into one of the other dormitories yet because I'd rather not
Don't have the funds.
run out of money.
Right, should we get a couple of... I'll stick a couple of guards in.
Yeah.
So I think we can afford that, and a couple of cooks. And then we'll get a whole lot of money. Oh, but our daily cash flow has gone into the negative.
Yeah, well, that's only until we get more prisoners in.
True. Which is 7.5 hours away.
What is wrong with the power front? Oh, they've not quite connected up the cables through the canteen
Yeah.
to the kitchen. Also, we can get into the little shower in the yard now because that grant's finished. So I'll do that.
Yes. It can all be a yard again.
Dismantle object.
Right. Work on some hot water pipes.
Demolish walls.
Right, where are the radiators? Because I might stick some of those up in the staff building as well.
Yeah.
Because that feels like the kind of thing that he'd like. So, there. Gotta keep all these officers the same so they don't get jealous of each other.
Typically, the warden might get a slightly nicer office. The psychologist will always have a second door because you have to let the prisoners into the psychologist's office for some programs.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna make a second office down where the prisoners actually are.
But yeah, that's the alternative option. It's just the second office.
Yeah. I'll remove that. There we go. So hopefully the offices will be slightly nicer when that actually gets built.
I'll just put some bins in the kitchen.
Struggling with? They're struggling with water pipes. Let's speed.
There we go. We should.
Right. I've made those water
That
pipes
should be a nice
priorities.
Should be a nice sort of I don't know. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Yard. That's the
Yeah.
word I'm looking for.
It's kind of written on the ground.
I can't see it. It's too dark.
I mean, you've put some floodlights in now, though. So hopefully they'll be lit up fairly soon.
Yeah, hope so. They've got a running track.
Good. That's gonna
That's all they've got. No weights, no phone booth, just a running track.
improve the room quality. It's at 5 out of 10 now. So we need some tyre apparatus, punch bags, and dumbbell racks. And then they'll be happy.
Yeah.
But they've just
Well,
got boxes and boxes of turf.
yeah, I turfed over the yard. I felt like they deserved a bit of grass rather than mud. But,
Yeah, it does make it a bit nicer.
why is the hot water only getting that far?
Utilities.
I think there's a limit to how far the hot water can be transported before it cools down.
Oh. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it?
We might need to add another boiler into the corner of the holding cell.
Okay. Let's... Well, I'll leave that boiler there, because it can power... They can do the top stuff,
Yeah.
but...
Just put a little door on there. Rooms. Nope.
What, you want to have the boiler there?
Yeah. Just because of where the utility pipe is, I don't think we can put it on top of the pipe.
Yeah.
So
Well, in theory, because it's there,
to put it next.
it'll
to it.
connect up to the cold water and the hot water pipes.
Yes, that's the
Instantly.
hope. We won't need to run any extra new pipes.
We can hope. In theory, you don't even need a staff door there. You could just seal it in.
Yeah, I'd like having them be able to actually get to it though.
Yeah.
What was I looking at? Grants.
Yeah.
I might just turn on short-term investment
Sure. Go for it.
and sell block A because we can instantly complete it.
Yep. Oh yeah, because I unlocked doing a third grant.
Yeah.
Right, the warden... Oh, he's doing security. I assume you got him to do that.
Yeah, I'll turn on cell block B as well. So we'll get cell block B
psychologist.
eventually.
Start with some prison labour. Once we have a...
What part of that is the general quality of our cells is too low? What?
Well, we don't have any cells.
The only inhabitable holding cell is a quality of like 5, isn't it? 9. 9 out of 10. I don't think you can call that too
Yeah,
low.
but we don't have any cells. That's the problem.
Well, he can't argue that the general quality of the cells is too low if there aren't any cells.
You'd be surprised. Right, let's stick that in there. I've stuck some electrical cables in. Oh, we actually have prisoners.
Yeah, they're on their way down the road.
Oh, so the workmen are stuck on that one door. I'm just going to manually open the door.
We should be getting 13 more tomorrow.
Also, why have you gone for 2 single doors rather than a double door?
Because symmetry.
Okay, but then some of them just get stuck, and the guard only opens the other door.
Well, that's their problem. They're stupid.
I feel like it's also our problem.
Gonna lock that one open. I'm gonna look the canteen one's open. I make them double doors because I feel like they should be double doors.
I mean, it does kind of make
I
sense.
make them jail doors. I make them jail doors because I feel like they should be jail doors, but then you do end up just locking them open so that they can get through all the time.
Yeah. I mean, we could just put a kind of staff back door into the kitchen or something.
Yeah. Well, the kitchen's not the worst. It's the getting in and out of the prison, and that's just because the holding cell is our front room. But actually, we don't need the holding cell anymore, so we can make this reception.
Yeah. Ooh, the hot water has worked. So
Yeah,
we'd
let's
have
get rid of the holding cell.
multiple hot rooms.
Dismantle.
Right. So I built that room there, and I've not done anything with it. So let's do something with it. Let's stick a staff door in there, and I want this to be a staff room.
Objects. What do we need? So we need an office desk,
A wide sofa.
chair or office chair. Put an office chair in, and some tables. And I find the more tables,
And
the
I need
better.
a drinks machine.
There we go.
Sure.
And
Chuck
maybe I'll just chuck some bins in there, so we can
Plastic
dispose of the
bin.
contraband the moment it enters the prison.
Yep. Couple of pool tables. Maybe some table tennis.
That's true. Maybe we should consider metal detectors on the entrance to the prison.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's stick a water cooler in there as well.
Right.
There we go, that'll do. Oh, no, do not put that there. Right. Are we actually earning some money now?
I've built a second. I've cloned the second dormitory.
So we should be up to 32 people fairly soon.
Yes. I do think we need to look at investing in some more guards,
Yes.
because ideally we'd have one always in reception
Yeah.
to let the people through,
um,
and without CCTV, fog of war is causing some real issues.
Yeah. Well, we need to get deployment before we can actually stick the guards where we want them to.
Yeah.
Which we can research once we have a security chief. But that requires money. We'd have to get rid of, I think, 10 workmen to get that.
Is it that expensive? We've only got 10 workmen.
I know. Yeah, the chief is expensive. Oh, no, he's 200 a day, so...
200 a day. He costs a lot to hire, but...
So we'd have to get rid of 2 workmen.
Yeah.
And then another 2 to get a foreman. But I think we could just wait a minute and get some money.
Yeah. I mean, our cash flow is only 28 a day, but...
Yeah. Well, if we
look at that yard.
If we get one more guard, we get $10,000.
Yeah.
You've
There should be no complaints about that yard.
made a face.
I have. That was unintentional, but those are some very red lips on that face.
And they're saying yard.
Look, he's running. Oh, he was running around the running track.
No, he's had enough running. Right. Ooh, food distribution. So everyone goes to that canteen for food. We could make another.
It is the only canteen.
We could make another canteen for the staff if we wanted to.
Make a staff canteen. It's not urgent, I don't think.
No.
I think it could probably wait a minute.
Let's stretch that across there. Oh, we could put a pipe valve in on the hot water, so they can only have hot water during the night.
I don't know. I'm not like that mean.
Aren't you?
Like, sure, I will allow them to have a warm room.
Right. What's...
What's so bad about the room quality of the canteen? Oh, there's no windows. That's a -1.
Should we put some windows in
There's
then?
no drink. There's no drink machine, snack machine, water cooler, or 4 plants.
I'm going to put some large windows in.
Yeah, I mean we can't fit any of the other things in, so just some windows will do.
There we go. And they can have another set of windows there.
I never really think of windows because for so long they didn't exist.
Yeah. Oh, they got stuck again.